seated. We take ourselves out of our daily routines to witness a beautiful moment of Amber and Curtis's lives. Today they join their lives in the union of marriage. Curtis, Amber loves that you blend in so comfortably with your family. She loves that you think she is perfect. She loves that you're always there to help her clean the house. And love her even when she makes it messy again for you. She loves it when you make her a Curtis lunch because she knows she can keep the leftovers at work and eat them for the rest of the week. Amber, Curtis loves that you put him as his third favorite right after you wrote Yogi and Ranger. He loves that you understand when he needs to go to the gym or get a haircut that it has to happen right now. He loves that every day he spends with you is another memory he will treasure forever. This is the beginning of a shared life together. The years will come and go, but the dog hair is forever. Amber, don't take for granted the nights Curtis keeps you up snoring. And Curtis, don't take for granted the times Amber leaves her socks around the house. You both have grown to love each other over these short 10 years, and today's the day we have all been patiently waiting for. I can speak for most of us here when I say I'm excited to see where life will take you next. You will grow older and wiser together, and will be the best parents you can be, to fur babies and hopefully one day human babies. It's a great story, and I'm very honored to be a part of it today. Eugene, can you please give us the rings? Thank you. We come now to the words Amber and Curtis want to hear the most today. The words that will take them across the threshold from being engaged to married. These rings you're about to exchange show that as two individuals you have chosen to band together. These rings have no beginning and no ending, symbolizing the love you two share will always continue and never end. Marriage, for most of the time, is a voluntary commitment. Curtis, even though Amber said you have to, please repeat after me. I, Curtis, take you, Amber.
I, Curtis, take you, Amber.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
I promise to encourage you and inspire you.
I promise to encourage you and inspire you.
To laugh with you and comfort you.
To laugh with you and comfort you.
I promise to always be there and to protect you.
I promise to always be there and protect you.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad.
I promise to love you in good times and bad.
When our love is simple.
When our love is simple.
And when it takes effort.
And when it takes effort.
From this day forward, and as long as we both shall live.
From this day forward, and as long
as we both shall live.
Shall live. There we go.
Amber, do you promise to wear this ring so that every day you will be carrying part of Curtis and his love with you?
I do.
All right, Amber, repeat after me. I, Amber, take you, Curtis.
I, Amber, take you, Curtis.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
I promise to encourage and inspire you.
I promise to encourage and inspire you.
To laugh with you and comfort you.
To laugh with you and comfort you.
I promise to always be there and to protect you.
I promise to always be there and protect you.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad.
When our love is simple.
When our love is simple.
And when it takes effort.
And when it takes effort.
From this day forward, and as long as we both shall live.
From this day forward, and as long as we both shall live.
Curtis, do you promise to wear this ring so that every day you will be carrying a part of Amber and her love with you?
I do.
Curtis and Amber have chosen to symbolize their union with a sand ceremony.
Let's do it.
A reading from Genesis 2:24. Therefore a man leaves his father and mother and clings to his wife, and they become one flesh. God created you as individuals and has also brought you two together. May God bless this marriage so that you are as inseparable as these grains of sand. By the power invested in me from AmericanMarriageMinistries.org, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I present to you the first time Mr. and Mrs. Mowbray.
each other for most of our lives. We were pretty much inseparable growing up, between pom-poms, swimming at each other's houses, summer hoops, and taking bike rides that took us way further than our parents ever knew about. We were together most of the time. She is a beautiful person inside and out, so much fun to be around, and would do anything for anyone. When we were in school, she had her fair share of jobs, but I think working at Delta College's library was one of the smartest decisions she ever made. After a day at work, Amber called to tell me about the security guard that kept coming into the library to see her. Like I said, Amber is a great person, so I wasn't really surprised that there was a guy who had taken an interest in her. Then a few weeks later, I get a second call that the same security guard came into work again and brought her not one, but 2 pizza loaves. I had to think to myself that this was getting pretty serious, and I needed to meet this pizza loaf boy, as he became known in our group of friends. So I did what any best friend would do, and I tagged along as a third wheel for most of their dates. We went to the movies together, played putt-putt, had banana splits at the Texan, and even after Curtis moved to New Mexico, we would cook dinner and Skype with him on Monday nights. Over these days, I also got to know Curtis pretty well, and learned very quickly that Amber and I could not convince him to skip a day at the gym, no matter how hard we had tried. This ended up working out in my favor as it finally gave Amber and I some alone time together. I have seen Amber and Curtis fall in love in these last 10 years, and I know you don't love someone because they are perfect, but that you love them in spite of the fact that they're not. I have seen this in Amber and Curtis. Amber, Curtis will always love you, no matter how big of a mess you make in the kitchen. And Curtis, I know Amber still loves you, even though you make 101 pit stops during your road trips. A great love will also challenge you. I have seen Curtis challenge Amber by bringing her to a haunted cemetery at night and forcing her out of the car to the point where she was in tears. And Amber also challenges Curtis, mostly with his diet, but also when they go bowling. As we all know, Amber is the better of the two. I can't express how happy I am for the both of you, but more importantly, how happy I am that Amber and I found husbands that love each other as much as we do. Cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Mowbray.
It's hard to follow that up. Emily had her speech pre-written. I'm kind of winging it. First off, I'd like to thank Tom and Jane and Rich and Teresa for throwing this. And if anyone knows Curtis, he's pretty good at bullshitting everyone. So anyways, thank everyone for coming out. I first met Amber when Curtis and I were in college. She didn't fall for his shitty used car salesman tactics. I mean, really, she's put up with them this long, so, I mean, why not? We got a great group of guys and girls here. I can't say enough good about anyone, so with further ado, let's leave it to the bride and groom and have some drinks and food.
All righty, fantastic. Thank you, Zach. Time for thank yous. I want to thank 4 specific people tonight because without 4 specific people tonight that I want to thank because without them, today would not have happened for Amber and I. And I am going to speak on Amber's behalf as well, okay? It would be Amber's parents, Tom Richley, Jane Richley, my parents, Rich Mowbray, and Teresa Mowbray. Without the 4 of you and everything that you have done with us over the last 10 years, today would not have happened. I don't have enough words to be able to express how I feel and how Amber feels and how much we appreciate it. Thank you. I want to thank everybody else. I want to thank everybody else who have come near and far to attend here tonight. Thank you. I want to thank everybody else who helped us at our bridal shower to include setting up here at the reception. Thank you. And a special shout out to my Roswell Police Department crew, where are you guys at? Thank you for coming here. They traveled from New Mexico, Colorado, Minnesota, and several other cities here in Michigan. And also a special shout out to my Van Buren crew. Where are you guys at? They traveled up here on a work weekend nonetheless, because I do not know how to plan out dates very well. So with that, thank everybody. Thank you, Amber, and I truly appreciate you all being here. Thank you.
Thank you.